Urumqi City, Taiwan. This dash cam is rolling on a rainy day drive along a mountainside.
You see the waterfall in the top right hand corner. So obviously it's been really heavy rainfall.
Asia, China, Southeast Asia gets a lot of rain. They get a lot of big rainstorms. And next thing you know...
What happens next? Think you know the answer?
This house-sized block just bounces down into view.
That boulder must be about 5 or 6 tons at least.
The conditions here are actually perfect for a rock slide. You have a very steep slope, you have a lot of rain.
Where it gets really wet and rainy, it can dislodge some of the earth. If it's really high up, that can start moving material and that can gather speed, and then it's a bit of a runaway effect.
That rock had so much energy as it was falling down. It pushed all these little rocks out of the way.
So you can see loads of material blasting out the side of the hill there. It just teeters on the brink of going back. If it had managed to have gone over its point of center of gravity just a little bit more, it would have flipped over and it would have easily crushed that car like a pancake.
The car isn't flattened, but it is severely damaged by the falling debris. Luckily, the people inside make it out with only minor injuries. Which landslide was so big it set a world record? The largest landslide ever recorded was on Washington State's Mount St. Helens, an active volcano in the Cascade Range. In 1980, an earthquake caused an enormous 23-square-mile section of the mountainside to break loose. The massive landslide uncorked the pressurized molten rock below, triggering a cataclysmic volcanic eruption. The column of ash reached nearly 15 miles high and was picked up by winds, leaving parts of the state in total darkness. From Washington State to Broken Hill, Australia, where a thunderstorm has kicked up a sky-high wall of dust that is looming over a highway and blocking the path for these drivers.
The amount of dust that a thunderstorm wind gust can pick up is monumental. You'll have a wall of dust moving away from a thunderstorm miles away. You'll never even know there's a thunderstorm, but you have a dust cloud coming at you.
One couple is trying to visit their family for Christmas, and they're not stopping.
The minute they hit that wall, it is the blackout.
There is so much dust in the air. Each one of those little tiny dust particles is blocking a small amount of light. But multiply one dust particle by billions, and eventually no light passes through anymore. So where that car is, it turns into nighttime.
You could go right off the road and not know where the road starts or ends. And if you put your brights on, it works even worse because now you're blinding yourself with light and dust.
If you can't see, imagine what your car is going through just trying to keep that combustion engine running. I mean, that's not good for your health, not good for your car. You just need to pull way over, and just ride that sucker out.
Stopping on the road could lead to a car accident and a potential pileup. So safety experts agree. Drivers should pull over, turn off their lights, and wait it out. But this couple takes their chances and manages to make it through the storm safely. Where are some of the Earth's biggest dust storms? Dust storms in the Sahara Desert are so enormous that each year 28 million tons of dust cross the Atlantic Ocean and land in the Amazon rainforest, providing essential nutrients for plants to grow. The same winds that carry dust around the globe can also wreak havoc on air travel. Strong crosswinds at England's Birmingham Airport are forcing these small planes to make some unnerving landings.
Turbulence is one thing, but wind gusts, close to the ground, totally different situation.
shows pilots coming in sideways, but that's actually on purpose.
That's the trained maneuver for landing aircraft in a crosswind. So they have to put the nose of the plane at an angle across the runway into the wind so that they can keep flying right down the runway. They can't just land with both wheels flat. They have to land with one wheel down facing the wind so that then the wind will push them down as they land, and they'll get the second wheel on the ground.
This may be business as usual for trained pilots, but for the passengers, it's a white-knuckle start to their vacations. At Portugal's Madeira Airport, notorious for wicked winds, this large Boeing airliner is looking more like a paper plane.
That's when the plane stops and everybody starts applauding.
Every one of these turned out okay. So actually give the pilots tremendous credit, and the engineers who built the planes too. They've been built to withstand this.
Coming up.
Oh my God! It's just pushing and pushing and pushing.
The revenge of the ice storm.
It can break apart decks, it can move through windows.
It's going right through the house.
Stay up with the latest on all our shows. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.